Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Hunter x Hunter 2011 episode 77 review. So, of course, before I get started, look down in the description below for the link to this week's episode of Hunter x Hunter. Listen, people, it's going to be for every anime/movie related video. Why? Because in case this video has to go into a court of law, this is actually in the video itself. Shocker. All right, I'm letting you guys know, because some of you guys still complain about why are you doing the disclaimer? Like I just said, in case this video has to go into a court of law, it is in the video itself. So, no Japanese company, corporation, or network has any claim to this video. The thumbnail is an original photo which belongs to no Japanese company, corporation, or network. The visuals are me. They do not own me. And the audio is me speaking over a homemade soundtrack. This video follows the rules and regulations provided by YouTube/Google. That's simple. Now, listen. This week's episode, Chimera and Queen going in. We are now full blown in the first stages of, in my personal opinion, the best arc of the entire Hunter x Hunter series, the Chimera Ant arc. And I don't care what anyone says. All right, people prefer York New City, or York Sin City. People prefer the arc before that, when they were fighting in that giant tower, when they were trained with Wing-san. People actually like the first arc as their favorite arc. Me, no. Chimera Ant all the way, man. Oh, and now we're at the beginning stages. Finally, listen. Oh, the queen. She's ready to go. She's ready to go. She already made a bunch of minions. I mean, she was eating fish, crab, bats. There was one scene where you see her eating on the fish, and she just grabs a bat out of the fucking sky, just starts eating that shit. And we see the process of this. I believe it was called the Phagogenesis. Phago. Phago. Either the Phago or the Phagogenesis, right? And it's a process and it's not a real process. I'm just letting you know that. It only applies to this series. Where it's a process in which, at least I don't think so, where the Chimera ants, the queens in particular, when they eat a creature, when they eat a being, they can directly pass the genetic traits of the being that they consumed to their offspring. And because of the size of this Chimera Queen, her being over 2 meters according to Killua, then she can consume much larger beings. And thus she can produce much larger offspring, and then more offspring that have a wide variety of genetic material from all these other creatures. Now, and it's a direct genetic link. It's a direct genetic transfer. And right now, she's had a taste for human. And she loves human. I mean, and it was kind of cool in the way how they build up this backstory with this guy, with these two kids, Kurt and Reina. And how, I don't know what their father was, but basically, it's them and their mother, and it's some random village. And, it's the older brother protecting the little sister. And just seeing that bond being completely demolished by some crab goon Chimera comes in there and brings these two kids back to the queen, and we don't see because this is a shonen, so we don't see the Chimera Queen actually eating the flesh and blood of and the bones of these two kids, but we did see the blood stained clothes, and you're like, God damn. And she was in there delicious, the nutrients, on some Toriko status shit. And and just to go even further beyond, I'm like, yo, at least rock the fork and knife. At least least. Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, is it so hard? Like, no. Oh, I apologize. Left hand, fork. Right hand, knife. Yeah. Is that so fucking hard? Like, damn. Like, God damn. She's a big eater. To say the least, she's a big eater. And you're going to see her appetite. Because this, she will not. Like, she will literally not stop eating. In fact, one of, I'm gonna rock the knife. One of Kaito's, subordinate hunters. And they're not pro hunters. Like Kaito's squad. I believe their names were, and if I'm wrong, I apologize, but there's a bunch of them, right? There is Spin. There is Mon, some guy called Dinner, some chick called Banana, Lin, and like Po something. I forgot the last one. Like the little dark-skinned, silver-haired girl. But I believe it was Spin who mentioned how, like, the Chimera ants, they can like eat, they can consume several times their own body mass in one day. So picture that, right? If you're, and I mean I'm not, but if you're like a 180-pound man, and within a day you can consume several times your own weight, we're talking about like let's say 5 times over, right? You're eating 5 times your own weight, or 10 times your own weight. Like 1,800 pounds of food a day. That's a voracious appetite. That's insane. That's insane, dude. And she's in it. She's putting Son Goku to shame. She's putting Luffy to shame, and she won't stop eating. And it's so she can give birth to the king. Now, of course, this is going to lead to more of a wide-scale thing in this continent. And the reason why is because of the fact that now that we have a humanoid, or now we have not humanoid. Now that we have a Chimera ant who is embodied with the human genes from those 2 kids, this guy, he can actually think on a much more, he thinks like regular humans. He even talked to the Chimera Queen. Whereas the other Chimera ants, they couldn't talk to her at all. She could reply. And I believe it's like telekinetic. At least, I'm not sure if that was the way in the actual manga. But I believe in the actual manga, they do learn in the manga, they actually do learn how to actually, physically speak. But as of right now, it appears to be telekinetic. And the thing about it is that, he can control, in fact, he's a squad leader. So right there, we can see that this Chimera Queen, she has some knowledge of military, structure with when it comes to her offspring. She made this guy like a squad leader. And now this guy's going to go and find even more humans, because that's what she wants. She wants humans. She doesn't want bats. She doesn't want fish, not crabs. She wants humans. So this is going to cause pandemonium at a very high level. And again, we'll see where that goes. We will. But as of right now, it's very intriguing. I like it a lot. The way the pacing was, I liked it. The backstory, I liked it a lot. I like the backstory when they explain the kids and how he cared about his sister a lot, and how the guy was just completely severed, gone. Fuck you, Claw. Claw, good. Yo, man, it's fucked up, but it was still cool. I'm just saying. And then the whole entire thing with Gon and Killua meeting Kaito's squad. Basically that whole entire backstory in a nutshell is them learning about how they were sucked into this whole entire Chimera ant operation, where originally Kaito he only focused on large scale creatures. Well, this time around, since they actually apparently during it was one of the auctions, the Southern Peace auction, they actually someone actually found either someone found or someone had this leg or this arm of a really big insect that was unidentified, and that's how they got sucked into the entire Chimera ant thing. So, but and then they go and they search for evidence, but they can't find it this time around. But they're gonna go. But Kaito, he understands the gravity of Kaito and Killua. Those two understand the gravity of the situation at hand, where it's this will cause wide-scale pandemonium if left unchecked, and that's what's about to happen. So the episode overall, I like the pacing was good. The animation was good. The impact of the backstory of the kid, Kurt and Reina, and then how, you know, again, I can do all day long. Like, it was fucked up. Like, this guy, like this scrub Chimera just came in there. And he's like, you know, get away from my sister, fucking crap. Like, get out of here, man. Go to the fucking queen, bro. So, you know, like, again, like, listen, if kids are dying, if the first human she's eating are children, what does that mean? No mercy. No bounds. No, you can be a fucking baby, doesn't matter. You're getting eaten. You're getting eaten. That's the way it is. And remember, because they retain the direct genetic material from the beings that she consumes that pass on to her offspring, we can see some genetic traits that were very reminiscent of Kurt and Reina when it comes to this new Chimera. But I'll leave it at that because I not too many spoilers. And that's it. I'm done. So King Lion, the rating for this week's episode overall is going to be good. And be sure, of course, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day. The nutrients, like, goddamn, man. Wipe your mouth.